Thank you all for joining us this evening. I'm Heather Salmon, and this is Donny Regal, my beloved. And we have some special guests with us here tonight. We have on the drums over there, Indigo, and we have Devaa Haley Mitchell here, listening from California, with a beautiful newborn baby and her beautiful husband, Stephen, Dinan, and they are the founders of the Shift Network. And Devaa is the awesome kirtan and singer-songwriter, and she's a high priestess of the 13 Moon Mystery School, and she has her own teachings, the soulful women's teachings that she does through the Shift Network with women all over the world. And so I'm just going to be here sharing a few of her sacred songs, and Devaa is here to share her harmonies. And we also have another special guest, Reverend Dr. Ayin Adams over there, who is going to bless us up with some sort of blessing. Her spoken word, she's amazing.
Amazing poet.
Amazing poet. And Stephen, whom may bless us too with a few words of wisdom and inspiration that he sees at this time. He's like a global vocalizer for the Shift Network, which a lot of people have done some wonderful programming with to help at this time. They got their beautiful baby Sienna Rose, and she's just a couple months old, so we hold her and welcoming her to this incarnation on the planet and into our ohana, our community.
I know. She likes the lights on.
She's digging the lights.
She's digging the lights.
She's going to get a dress. You don't have to do the eye gazing.
Don't forget the sparkles over there. If she gets bored with these.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of them.
Rotating here. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to present a little bit where we are at energetically. Today is the new moon in Cancer, and as you guys know, we just had the summer solstice, and the summer solstice came in on Tuesday, and there's really 7 sacred days of solstice. The same thing happens at the winter solstice, which comes out at the last day, and then we have Christmas. It's like a celebration of the return of the light, and this is kind of a very similar energy at this summer solstice. The solstice for us is the longest day of the year, the most light, and we celebrate the bounty of the earth. Like really, things are, springtime, we set our intentions and we planted the earth, and now hopefully we've been sticking with those things that we've said we want to grow, and we're seeing them sprout and blossom and bloom and maybe begin to bear fruit. We just had pineapples that are pineapple harvest. It actually takes 18 months for them to bear fruit, and we've been harvesting some pineapples. So really, you're willing to stick with that garden and see the energy through. And the Cancer is such a beautiful energy at this time because, sometimes you set your intentions a few months ago and then you might have kind of forgot or got discouraged or something, but the Cancer energy is the energy of the mother, the divine mother, and the love, and the compassion, and the, you can do it, and wanting to see all her children blossom and bloom.
Heather's a Cancer.
Yeah, I'm Cancer. It's my birthday next week, and so I love to bring in friends and to see people shine their light, and Cancer recognizes that we all have our light to shine, and the mother really, in her ultimate exalted, she wants all of her children to shine, and recognizes that we all shine in part of the mosaic with our own unique gifts. And so if we can see that and hold that energy for each other at this time, these are some kind of intense, challenging times. Has anyone been kind of triggered or agitated or a little frustrated lately, or known anyone going through challenges? Well, we need to be that divine mother for each other. And even when we're getting triggered with each other, we need to have the tools. Really, it's a tool, it's practice to step back, to step in, to breathe, to develop our compassion, to know how to empathize with ourselves and with others. Because sometimes just the empathy can help us get through it. So as we are invoking this energy tonight, just reflecting on maybe developing even more empathy for yourself, what parts of you are calling for more healing and understanding and light, and what parts of others, especially those that trigger you, can you kind of hold space for their healing and their transformation. And how can you be, call on that motherhood aspect of ourselves at this time when we really, really, really need this energy for each other to see us through, and so we can fully blossom and fully harvest our bear fruit and do what we're here to do. So we can do it. And we are doing it even in these challenging times. I like to say, the Hopi prophecy says when the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, will come a tribe of people, all colors, all walks of life, all ways of being, who through actions, words, and deeds shall restore the earth to her former beauty, and we shall be known as the warriors of the rainbow. So we're unifying as a multicultural, multi-everything family now, and really seeing each other as brothers and sisters, and lending a helping hand up so we can all come up together. So with that, I think we're going to open with Devaa, Ancient Mother. Do you want to say anything?
So as we prepare for this chant, I just want to say a few words about one of the deities we'll be singing to. So this chant, it is both English and Sanskrit. So the English is probably a chant you've heard before. Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. So we'll be singing that. And then we go into the Sanskrit where we're singing to the goddess Narayani. And Narayani is one of the aspects of the mother goddess. And she's the energy of the mother I like to think of as like a mama bear energy. She's got more fire to her as well. And she's kind of like that mama bear that protects its cub. And if you were to come near and harm the cub, she would be in her fierce energy. So she's got some of that power, and she's, for those of you who are more familiar. So this, for those of you who might be familiar with Durga, she's a feminine that's often pictured riding on a tiger. So it's some of that energy of the mother. How many of you have never done, kirtan singing, call and response? Is there anyone who's not familiar? Okay, a couple people aren't familiar. So just the super small cliff notes. I thought you said familiar. Are familiar. Who's not familiar? And there's no shame in not being familiar. Okay, so what I'll just say for the new people is, as we're singing, basically we're singing the names of God. And what is said is that as we sing about these attributes of God, Goddess, we become more like them. We take on more of those attributes as we sing them. And so one of the limbs of yoga actually involves sacred sound, and it's using our voices. And when I spent time in India, what I experienced was not understanding the words that I was singing, not knowing the meaning of them. I still felt my mind drop away, my heart open, and I started having an experience of a lot of love and feminine energy pouring through me. So I would encourage you to sing even if you don't know the meaning or don't understand, but just let it take you. So that would be my invitation. So this is Ancient Mother and Om Narayani.
Check? Okay, it's really loud.
If you've never done this and you don't know when to sing, follow Deborah. Just take a few breaths in as that feminine mother energy is waking up inside of you, whether you're in a female body or a male body, we all hold this polarity. So just inviting in that tenderness of the mother in this moment, tenderness for yourself, tenderness for your community, tenderness for our world. That's in a lot of turmoil right now. Mostly be the good. Thank you.
So at this time of the great turning and connecting with the earth and the elements and our angels and guides, we're going to take a moment to call in the directions. And so as we do this, I'll give you the mudras that you can do for each direction. So we're going to begin with the direction of the east, and when we do this, you can touch together your thumb with your forefinger of your right hand. And just touch the tips of your fingers to your heart. And then we move to the direction of the south, and you put together your hands in prayer and put the heel of your palms at your solar plexus area. And then when we move to the direction of the west, women put their left hand on top of right, thumbs touch. Men put their right hands on top of the left, thumbs touch. And then you just rest your hands on your lap, and this corresponds to the sacral chakra. And then for the root chakra, we take it to Gyan Mudra, so you just touch together your thumb with your forefingers of both hands and rest them on your knees. And then we'll reach to the heavens and invoke the heavenly energies and the earthly energies. You can reach your hands up and down, and then the within, bring them to your heart. Okay, so we'll begin, and we'll also do healing tones for each direction.
that bring us the breath of life, the place of enlightenment and illumination. A new day, new cycle of opening the realm of the heart. A place of being compassionate, loving, forgiving, harmonious. We call forth the wingworms, the great eagle and the condor. Come forth to us now. We breathe it through our heart chakras and out through every cell of our being, renewing and restoring optimal health. Bring us this compassion to guide us and heal us. Spirit keepers of the East, breathing deeply through our hearts as the air fills our lungs and carries away our troubles. Teach us to see through the illusion and see the emerald ray of Archangel Raphael. We breathe it through our heart chakras and out through every cell of our being. Renew and restoring optimal health. Bring us your compassion to guide and heal us. Spirit keepers of the East, we welcome your presence into our circle. Join us in chanting 3 Oms together.
Let's inhale to begin. We now call for the blessings of the direction of the south. Place your hands in prayer at the heels of your hands at your solar plexus chakra. We call to Archangel Michael to bring your sword of truth and to cut away all cords of discord. We call the time of summer, the time of the noonday sun, the time of adolescence when we are growing and blossoming into being, the time when the earth is growing and blossoming into being. Bring us that energy of adolescence, of curiosity, of expansion. We breathe these energies down into our solar plexus, activating our solar fire within. bring your hands down to your lap, moving with your left hand over right, thumbs touching, and with the right hand over left.
Spirit keeper to the west. Energies of the west. The elements of water, the color blue. The place of the setting sun, the emotional realm, the place of reflection and introspection. The place of endings, of death that is not an ending, but a transition to a new beginning, the direction of hidden mysteries. The energies of autumn's bountiful harvest. The evening star, the place of transformation and change. We call upon Archangel Gabriel, the guardian of the West. I call forth Magdalene, and we might know alchemy, kindness, and mercy. I call upon the great bear, Mother Jaguar, the dolphins and the whale, the playfulness of the otters and the seals. Spirit keepers of the West, we welcome your presence into our circle. We are grateful for the blessings and assistance we receive from your life-giving energies. Thank you, energies of the West, for joining us this day. So it is. Let's join together with the sound of Lean calling forth the spirit of the West. Spirits of the West, we welcome your presence.
We now call for the blessings of the direction of the north. We call to Archangel Uriel, protector of this earth plane, and to the element of the earth, and to the creatures of the earth, to the four-legged ones, the slithering ones, the crawling ones, to our ancestors who walked this earth plane before us, and to the ancestors of this land, and to our own animal totems and instincts that dwell within. Help us to remember those ancient future ways of living in peace and harmony as we bring about a new way on earth. May we walk reverently, lightly, take no more than that which we truly
constellations, Elohim, celestial hosts, archangels, the angels' realm. I call upon you. Divine consciousness, sky beings, multidimensional light beings. Divine consciousness, sky beings, the great white brotherhood. I call upon you. Ancestors of their wisdom and watchful guidance over our life path. We invite Nuit, whose body holds the stars. Nukua, the dragon-tailed goddess, who is restorer of cosmic equilibrium. Great Spirit, you who are known by 1,000 names, the Spirit Keepers. You who are known, energies of the above, join us. We welcome your presence into our circle. Your divine guidance. The Spirit Keepers of the above. We're grateful for the blessings and assistance in your presence in our divine circle. We're grateful. Receive the life-giving energies. Thank you, energies and spirits from above, for joining us this day. So it is. So be it.
And we inhale the divine light running through our crowns, and through our hearts, and down into the center of the earth, where we turn our awareness to the below, to the body of the earth, and to the spirit of the earth. Some know her as Pachamama or Gaia, Green Tara. Turn your awareness to that life force, that living, breathing, sentient being, the earth. May we call up her energy and wisdom to run through our veins, just as she runs through the veins of the tall trees, which grow stronger with the pure declare this space holy, filled with love. May we be surrounded by love and know that we are guided in all good ways. May the work that we do together here tonight not only benefit us, the next 7 generations, but all children of all species of all time. So be it, as it serves the light. From this place, we are going to receive the sacred offering tonight we have of the holy cacao, which is a beautiful sacrament from the earth. And today I made it a little creamier and sweeter. I think we need a little more sweetness at this time. So it's a organic cacao that our friend sourced. And it has local raw honey in it, and a little, also a local salts with lava and salt with a little chili pepper. And so as you take this cacao, just maybe think about if there's anything that any intentions you have or anything that's up for healing for you, and then we will sing a song and lay down and let the cacao go to work and do a little journey. Donny's going to has been used for thousands of years in ceremony and ritual to help bring communities together, because it helps to activate and release these happy hormones. One thing. So when you're feeling happier, it's easier to be a little more forgiving, a little more compassionate, feeling a little more connected with them. So this is a heart-opening song we're going to sing, We Are Opening to Love, written by one of Donny's old friends, Robert Fry. Something we can all sing together. A real easy way to open the energies of the heart is just by breathing into it and reflecting on something that you're grateful for. Something that brings a smile to your heart. Perhaps someone you love or somewhere you love being, or this moment of here and now. Engaging all your senses, your sensory memory as you really bring this to life and expand this energy in your heart like a light illuminating and radiating to all of yourselves, filling yourself with self-love, self-appreciation.
I am opening. I am opening. I am opening to love.
Close your eyes. And bring your awareness upon your breath. Relaxing into your exhale. Allowing your body to sink in. Feeling the support beneath you. Allowing yourself to sink in and be supported by the earth and cocooned by the air. Imagine, if you will, that you find yourself at a beautiful place, a beautiful meadow. And it's a beautiful day. And across this meadow and yonder is a beautiful, interesting looking forest that looks pretty inviting. So you begin to make your way across the meadow and towards the forest edge. And as you approach the forest, there seems to be a tree that's calling you. So you make your way towards this big, tall tree. And as you approach this big, tall tree, you begin to notice that there seems to be some sort of opening at the base of it. And so you go and you look into this opening, and it seems that actually there's some sort of, its root system has made like a staircase that you can go down. So you begin to make your way down those stairs, this root system, step by step you go. Down and down you go. Seems rather enchanting, actually, doesn't it? So step by step you go down and down until you reach a landing. And as you reach this landing, you turn and you see that it opens to a beautiful, mystical kind of garden. An expansive area. And before you lies a path. And you can kind of see in the yonder there appears to be a body of water, perhaps a lake or a pond of sorts. Well, it seems pretty safe down here, and actually there's lots of butterflies and creatures to greet you, and it's rather enchanting. So you're up for a little exploration. And you make your way down this path. Step by step you go, and as you go down this path, the whole place comes to life. You notice the birds and the creatures and maybe even some fairies, angels down here. Wow. Very enchanting it is. And then you come across this basket. And you take a look around. It doesn't really seem like there's anyone here. This seems like your own personal magical garden. So you pick up the basket. You notice it has a few stones in it, but you just decide to take it with you, and you continue to make your way down that path towards the water. And as you begin to near the water, you notice that basket's becoming a little heavy, actually. So you're looking forward to being able to put it down, because now it's kind of getting really heavy. You weren't expecting to have to carry this heavy thing with you. So now you reach the water's edge, and you finally put down that basket. You just lay it down, and you kick off your shoes. You perhaps dip your toes into the water, into the sand or grass, enjoying the water for its perfect temperature. And then you decide to take a seat and just relax and enjoy. You find a perfect place to sit down. take that basket out and you peer in, you see all these rocks. And so you pick up a rock and you look at it and you turn it over and you're kind of surprised because it has a word written on it. It says anger. Wow. You're not really wanting to carry around any anger, so you take that stone and you throw it way into the water and it falls to the bottom. And then you pick up another stone and this one says frustration. And you don't really want to carry around any frustration, so you toss it into the water too, and then you pick up another stone that says resentment and toss that in, and another stone. And all these stones have all these qualities and baggage you'd rather not be carrying around with you, so one by one you toss them into the water. Frustration, resentment, anger, apathy. What else is there? Depression, confusion. And you finally decide to take that whole basket because it seems to be all full of this stuff that's just been, you don't really want to carry around, and you toss the whole thing into the water. To the bottom, never to be seen again. And you just realize that you've just cleansed yourself of a whole lot of baggage you've been carrying. And you take a breath. And you feel lighter. This is one of your guides. Could be an ancestor or an angel. This guide has a message for you at this time. Something to help you along your way. And perhaps they have a gift or an empowerment for you. You open yourself to receive that gift. And if you have any questions for them, you ask them now. You complete with the guide. Offering them a token of your appreciation, some small gift perhaps you have with you in your medicine sack. Perhaps a crystal or flower or a hug or a song or a poem. You complete with them feeling clearer about your next steps and purpose. So now it's time to make our way back, and you make your way back down through your path. All the way back to the tree, that base of the tree. And as you make your way down that path, it seems as if all the creatures and all the birds and all the butterflies have some sort of a message for you. For they're there helping you, guiding you to, supporting you on your way. So you make your way back to the base of that tree, and it's time to go up those stairs. So step by step you begin to venture your way up. Up and up and up and up you go. Step by step. All the way up you go. Stepping, rising, flying, floating, all the way up you go. Until you reach that opening again in the tree. And out you pop. What an adventure. You take a moment to thank that tree, perhaps hug that tree. And the tree wants you to know that this is your sacred garden to come, to do work anytime you need to, anytime you need or want to feel renewed or regenerated or restored, or have any questions, you can come to this tree, venture down. And so you thank the tree and you complete and you make your way back across the path, across the meadow, carrying on with your day. Feeling more hopeful, lighter, clearer. What is coming to you now to create? What are your visions, your heart's desires? And now in a moment, it will be time to return from your journey. So just bring your awareness back to your breath and your body. Just noticing your breath as it goes in and out. And slowly and gently you can begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring a little energy back into the body. As we slowly and gently bring ourselves back. We are being called to be that jewel, the lotus flower. Breathing into our hearts and letting our heart's flower open. I'd like to ask Reverend Dr. Ayin Adams if he would like to bless us with a few words.
Yes, the jewel in the lotus flower unfolded. That's what we all are. And we have arrived here at this time and this space, at this juncture, recognizing and knowing that we are whole. We are whole, complete, in the full expression of now. You have received your blessings this evening. You have heard the truth of your being. The jewel in the lotus flower, unfolding, releasing, expressing your inner oneness, your joy. And this is where we are right now. The empowering of our own inner splendor. And we say yes. We say yes. At this time of the new moon, the summer solstice, we see the veil very thin. And as we recognize this pause on the earth plane of where we're at, this pause, allows us to be transparent and to see with new eyes and awareness the transparency of the universe. And in this pause, we see the reflection of how we are to one another. This is the time to reflect during this pause on the earth plane. And how are we treating one another? We're just reflecting between this state of awareness called grace, empowering one another. And if there has been any discord, we're just reflecting on our relationships with one another. We move into the sacredness of our being, harmonizing, empowering, uniting. This is the great pause, and we reflect at the river of life as on our relationships right here and right now. reminded to allow, to let love flow through each one of us. And just letting it flow. Gently, lovingly, and knowingly that we are the embodiment of the whole person. Yes. We are a whole person. And we recognize the wholeness. We recognize the sacredness. We recognize that there is only love. And we let that love flow from us, through us, and as us. Because we've remembered that we made a commitment with ourselves to empower each one of us. And so as this world is in a pause, we're in reflection. And let us reflect. Transparency. The time of forgiveness. The time to move out from our shadow selves and empower one another. Yes. We say yes.
Yes.
Yes. We have come for a time such as this. The fullness of time is right now. And so with a new energy, we go forth and be. And so it is.
So it is. Always powerful. Just reminded me of our practice this morning in our temple. We began our practice with breathing in our hearts and bowing our head to our hearts. And I said, keep that, your focus on your heart, that jewel in the lotus flower. And just as that happened, all these winds kicked up. And it was like, yes, even though all this wind and winds of change are kicking up around us, can we stay focused in love? What are we focusing on? Are we getting distracted and whipped around? So this is our practice now, staying in that jewel in the lotus flower and staying deep within love. And we have one more special guest, Stephen. I feel to call to you if you have a few words for us at this time before we close.
After such poetry and beauty shared, not many words want to come, but let us just remember at this time the brightest light. It is time for each of us to dare to shine our brightest light. To let the places of contraction and fear and smallness and wonder about our capacity to just melt for a time in the heat of our soul blazing forth. Because that is what this world needs. It needs our light, our fullness. Not to denigrate or demean the parts of us that might feel broken or small or wounded or inadequate, because those have been part of our journey. part of our journey of awakening, healing, learning how to incarnate in this body. And now is the time for our light to shine. Bow with gratitude to all we've learned in those places of darkness and fear and contraction, and to let them dissolve and open to just the radiant ocean of light that you are. And that is what will heal you and heal your families and heal our communities and heal our world.
On cue, this child is so on cue. She's so awake. It's beautiful. Do you want to sing Altar of Love? See if this
Keep a little altar of love.
a little altar of love sack on you. Closing song and closing prayer. You're sitting on the
Very interesting balance too. Be the love, hold the love, reflect the love. This is my little altar of love. So we're going to sing to you and all the generations coming. And also that sweet being that's inside each of our hearts. So I'll start it off, but as soon as you catch the words, or if you know the song, please join in. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. In sweet surrender, in sweet surrender. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. In sweet surrender, in sweet surrender. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. In sweet surrender, in sweet surrender. So in this moment, I invite you just to feel into what do you want to place on your altar of love on this day. It might be a being in your life. It might be an experience that you've had that's felt challenging. It might be someone else that you're holding close in your heart. I had the blessing of being near and staying with Ram Dass actually for the last few days, and I was so touched by all the beings on his altar of love. And then there's this one little picture in the corner which is evidence of his rascally spirit, and there's a picture of Trump sitting there, and he has written on Trump's face, "Who could not have compassion for this being?" And and challenge to those of us who might be challenged by any political figure or anyone else. Also place that being on our altar of love as we offer ourselves. We are that altar, but offering ourselves as the altar in surrender to sometimes those challenges that can be our greatest teachers. So maybe we just sing one final verse of this song, and this time just singing it, offering yourself, but offering yourself also to whatever being and situation you want to place on your altar. So with that in mind, we go. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. In sweet surrender, in sweet Now let's take a moment to gather all this beautiful energy as an offering we can make together for the earth. So let's just see it consolidated as a beautiful golden ball of light here over our center altar. And extend your heart, your love through your hands, and let's just charge it up with all good things. And let's gently offer this down to the earth. And see the earth taking it up in her own time and way. And see this going all the way down to the center of the earth. And then see it expanding all the way out, completely filling the earth from the inside out. And take a look at the earth from the inside out for a moment and notice that there is only one earth, there's one planet here. We are all here together. These arbitrary borders and separation are just things we made up, but we are all one here, all here together. And what affects one part of the earth affects the whole. And let's see this energy and this love going to work and healing and blessing and restoring. See it nourishing the waters, the oceans, the coral, the rivers. And see the earth being restored to her beauty. And see it nourishing the topsoils, and see the roots of the plant life take it up and grow stronger and more vital. And see this energy field radiating out from the crust of the earth, now touching everyone on the planet, all people, all creatures, all beings. And see it bringing hope to places of despair. See it bring love and compassion to places of ignorance and war and strife. And see the great turning happening before our very eyes. And see this going to the Middle East and to Africa and to Washington, D.C. and to the Aina here and to the North and South Pole, and to see the whole planet embracing this new way of love as we stand firm in this times of great change, holding this vision, knowing that we
to invoke it and to step into it. During these purifying fires of time. And something the 13 grandmothers ask us to do is they ask us to cast a net of light around the world. Like a fisherman's net. And some people call this the grid of light or the grid of higher consciousness or Christ consciousness. See it enveloping the whole world and then see yourself standing on that net of light holding a point of light. And see us all there. See who's there with you. And extend your love across that net of light like a big hug or a big embracing the world. And then extend your helping hand onto this net of love. A helping hand to anyone who needs a helping hand, no matter what color they are, where they come from, what they look like. Knowing we are all children of the divine. And see yourself helping the infirm and the elderly and perhaps the incarcerated or the creatures until we all meet on this net of love, this net of light. And see the new earth emerging and unfolding all around us. Who are we being on this net of light? How are we being? How are we living? What are you doing? And celebrate. For we are here, we are the ones and we are doing it. And let's send a heart tone, whatever sound wants to come from your heart, as we seal and anchor this in. Bring our ceremony to completion. We give thanks for ability to gather and to do this sacred work. We give thanks for the seen and unseen helpers, to the elements, to our guides, to the angels and fairies, and to the ancestors. With that, we release you, we release these energies. Go if you must. Stay if you will. The circle is now open but never broken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. May the blessings of the gods and goddesses and all divine beings and Great Spirit be always with you. Peace and blessings. Ashe. Namaste. Sadhana. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Mahalo nui loa. Ciao. Merci. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, Reverend Dr. Ayin Adams and Dr. Devaa Haley Mitchell. Thank you, Deborah, and thank you, Indigo, and thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Donny, for joining us tonight. That's sweet. Worked out perfect to have you here on the full new moon in Cancer with the Divine Mother, Devaa, being the new mother you are. Thank you, Sienna. We love you. Let's twinkle and send our blessings to the baby. May she know love.
All the babies.
Thank you. We have a little more cacao, and I have a little sacred Isis oil. If anyone wants a little anointing, I'm happy to give you a little. If anyone wants a little more cacao, and hopefully everyone please signed in. If you didn't, please do. And our boxes over there with CDs. They're 10 to 3 for 20, and we're also just launched a brand new online course. Our first meditation first level of our mystery school training. So if you're interested in that, be sure to sign our email list and we'll be sending out more info. Thank you.
How beautiful this moment